Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading. I am currently in a trade at the moment. So this is going to be a live trade. Now, the problem with this is I took it off the open. Now, the reason why I got into this off the open, and I might just get stopped out down here, is definitely possible. But I took it because I had support down here. I mean, there's clear levels of support here. And I'm just going to move my stop just below this in case we want to bounce off this level. I'm already involved in the stock. In the future, I'm already set with my game plan for this particular trade. I use hoping, very loosely, but there's support down here. These are previous areas where we have closed, where we have opened just yesterday. Now, if you have a bullish sentiment on the day, which is what I do, then I think, you know what? I'm not upset about this trade. If it doesn't work out, so be it. This is what I consider a higher probability trade that will find support somewhere down here. And then my price target is to these, pre-market highs, which is a good, 10 plus points up. So this is, currently me in a trade, actively managing a trade, sort of letting the trade play out, overall. Now, going into the day, we saw in the Asian Open, very similar pattern to the day before, where we went up and just about touched the previous Globex high from the day before that. So around 25.40, what I like to do is just mark out this key level, and I'll just left extension it on, and this will be our Globex high. Wow. And change that. Okay, and usually I'll click show name on the right. All right, so these are areas that, and even our pre-market, we came up to around here. That is why I'm taking a trade with a risk to return way greater than my current little situation I'm in here. So that's why I'm giving it some breathing room. If it comes down and stops me out, so be it. You're not going to win every trade. And once you get through, that through your head, then you'll take more of these trades and, you have a thesis going in, just live with the trade. If it doesn't work out, so then you lose money and you come back and you day trade again the next day. But this is the reason why I got long where I got long. So I waited for the market to pull back a little bit to give myself a better entry so that my drawdown, in the case that it does hit a stop, isn't going to be catastrophic. So, we'll see if we get some support around these areas. The trade it's trying to hold up, but 10 minutes into the trading day, and we're already down pretty good amount on the trade. It's not looking great, but waiting for that volume to come in, maybe it doesn't stop me out, and then we can have a good trade on our hands. or maybe it does stop me out, and then you guys can see me get stopped out and, you know, have a red day. So that's it. That's the stuff that I'm looking at. Setting a stop just below this area. You know, so far we haven't seen the support that I would have liked to see from, you know, the buyers. When are the buyers going to step in? Because things don't just go straight down. There will be a spot where the buyers come in and they set up shop, and then we'll start to see a little bit of a reversal, you know. And that's just my thought process, my thesis behind everything. But so far, you know, we're down a little bit, not the end of the day. If I get stopped out here, it'll be about $175 loss. Also, not the end of the day. So, you know, looking at other things I have on my watch list here, AMC. This is one that I think has basically a shot to 50, and it looks like I'm about to get stopped out. So I'm just going to hold it here so you guys can see that happen in real time. One away, one tick away. There we go, stopped out. So all these support levels just didn't hold up for me. So this was a loss. At some point down here, there will be a bounce. Now, I really was not mad about where I got in. From the pre-market highs, we were down, I would say, about 12 points before I took my position. So it's not like I bought at the top and just held it the whole way. So we got in at a, you know, what I thought was going to be support. It didn't hold up, and you take an L. So if we look over at AMC, it looks like we dipped down to 46.35, and now we're already up to our just about to make high a day. This thing has a target of pre-market highs would be 48.58, and then what I think has a magnet on its back is the $50 price target. If it breaks 50, let's say it even gets there, but if it breaks 50, this thing is going to explode most likely, and the next area mentally and from technicals would be 60. So, you know, while this has given so much moves already, the volume is there. The option buying is there for this thing to make some serious moves, and it already has made massive moves. So, you know, this is day 3 really of a potential big move. It can't always go up 10%, 20% every day, but there's so much momentum behind this stock right now that the crazier things that you don't normally see can actually happen. So, you know, AMC is obviously on our watch list for many reasons. You know, the overall market does look like maybe it's turning around. It liked to stop me out. And then there's a potential reversal. So I'll be looking for that. Maybe we'll get that around, you know, 9:45, 10 a.m. area. And then this trade can be taken to the 40s. So that's it for me. Taking a big L. Not every day is going to be a winning day, but I like that you guys were able to see my actual live trade, and unfortunately me getting stopped out. But I set stop outs for a reason. And if this turns out to be the low of the day, then it is me getting stopped out at the low of the day. Once again, not going to be the last time that happens, and it's not the first time that happens. So anyway, that's it for me, guys. I'm going to be in Discord. If you guys want something to join, a trading community to trade with, come in, join our Discord. It's free. It's a great group. Highly recommend it. So, you could come in there. We have every day where I post key areas of support, resistance. Resistance is looking like it's working really good now because we're already up to 45.28. Wish I would have just stayed in that trade, but you know what? That goes back to getting good entries. If your entry is too high, your stop is going to be, not enough. And unfortunately, that wasn't the best entry. So anyway, support, resistance. Every morning I go in and post a daily preview of the day and, key economic data and the pre-market gappers, all the momentum stocks that we're seeing in the market. All right, guys, hit the thumbs up for the loss today, and I will see you guys back on the next one. Take care.